Brahmastra Part 1, Shiva, is one of the most awaited films of the year. But did you know Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor were supposed to do a film together back when Alia was just 12 years old? We're sure you've heard of it. Stick around to find out if your guess is correct. Welcome to IMDb Spotlight, in which we tell you new and surprising facts about your favorite actors, all sourced from their IMDb credits. In this episode, we're talking about one of Hindi cinema's finest actors, Alia Bhatt. She enthralled us with her performances in Highway, Gully Boy, Razi, Udta Punjab and Gangubai Kathiawadi. We all remember Alia as that uber-stylish Shania Singhania from Student of the Year. But did you know, according to her IMDb page, she was cast on only one condition, that she loses 16 kilos for the role, which she ultimately did. She was selected out of 500 aspiring actresses who auditioned for the same role. For her audition, she had to read the lines of Aisha, originally played by Konkona Sen Sharma in Wake Up Sid, in the scene where Aisha and Sid, played by Ranbir Kapoor, meet for the first time. Her audition didn't end there. She also danced to the song Bahara from I Hate Love Stories. Alia made an impact with her relatable turn as Kaira in Gauri Shinde's Dear Zindagi. The scene where she and Shah Rukh Khan cycle down a road in Goa became such a big part of pop culture that the road was renamed the Dear Zindagi Road. You can actually find it using Google Maps. But did you know that that scene was inspired from an incident on the sets of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, where Kajol had lost control of the cycle while riding it alongside SRK, much like how it happened in Dear Zindagi. Earlier this year, Alia played Gangubai in Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Gangubai Kathiawadi. The story is that Alia didn't believe that she could do it, but what convinced Bhansali was her eyes. While doing a photo shoot for Insha'Allah, which was eventually shelved, Bhansali had asked Alia to wear a white sari and a red bindi. Alia was confused because that wasn't what the character from Insha'Allah wore. Bhansali later confessed that he was secretly doing her look test for the role of Gangubai. When she returned from a vacation, Bhansali was ready with the script of the film. After the success of Gangubai Kathiawadi, Alia became the first actress to have two female-led films cross the 100 crore box office mark, the first one being Razi. Once at the Singapore airport, Alia met a bunch of people claiming to be her fans. Alia assumed that they must have watched her films, but it wasn't her films that impressed them. It was the Alia jokes that they loved instead. After her infamous first appearance on Coffee with Karan, Alia was made fun of for her response to the question, "Who is the President of India?" The jokes became so widespread that she was known by them even internationally. Alia took that ribbing in her stride. So much so that she made a YouTube sketch that went viral called Alia Bhatt Genius of the Year with AIB that showed her training for her next Coffee with Karan season. Alia is gearing up for the release of her next film, Darlings, and for her Hollywood debut with Heart of Stone alongside Gal Gadot. But did you know Darlings is also Alia's foray into production with her own company, Eternal Sunshine Productions. Her company's logo also features a couple of cats, showing her love for her pet cats, Juniper and Edward. Alia also has other talents that people don't know about. Her interest in charcoal painting compelled her to learn it. She also knows the Morse code, which she learned while preparing for a smashing performance as Sehmat Khan in Meghna Gulzar's Razi, for which she won the Filmfare Award for Best Actress. Just one of her whooping 44 awards that she has bagged for various other roles. As a child, Alia knew that she wanted to become an actor. According to her IMDb page, her first acting credit was at the age of 5 in her uncle's production Sangharsh, in which she briefly played the young version of Preeti Zinta's character. What's interesting is that Ashutosh Rana, who played the negative role of Lajja Shankar Pandey, went on to work with Alia again almost 15 years later, playing her father in Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhania. Brahmastra Part 1 Shiva, starring Alia and Ranbir, has been years in the making. But did you know Alia and Ranbir almost co-starred in a film when Alia was just 12 years old? Sanjay Leela Bhansali had plans of making a film on Balika Vadhu with Alia as the lead. Alia did a photo shoot with Ranbir with her head on his shoulder as a part of the look test. That film was ultimately shelved, but Bhansali was left impressed by Alia's acting skills and gifted the same framed photo to her as a memory of her first screen test for his film. Looking for fun facts and trivia about the movies? Download the IMDb app for more amazing stories about your favorite celebrities. And if you're a big Alia fan and think you know more such facts that the whole world can enjoy, don't forget to add them on Alia's IMDb page.